If you could measure human past experience, you would find that each one is different in so many ways. You may have the same organs in the same place biologically, but the filters that you carry into this meeting, this life, are profoundly diverse. The old artificial matrix realities are falling apart and collapsing from beneath and all around us, affecting all. Everything is and has been preparing us for our full and final rising and ascend as the phoenix lifts and soars fully from the ashes of the old, dissolving all fallen realities and consciousness as we do. It's already done as well as continues to, and has been happening behind the scenes for all to come to its full quantum completion now, and for the final veil to fully lift on all illusions. If anyone has ever wondered where to find everything, the answer remains to go within. The God-realized soul is the essence of your true self. You are one way that God is expressing in infinite creation in non-physical and physical. To feel the presence of God, become the awareness of your story. To find the ever-present awareness, allow the true self to live and be as God. Meditation has been the method used since creation to quiet the mind and settle the chaotic identity in peace and serenity. No words are needed but know in truth. Each one that meditates should follow the guidance that the soul offers. The cosmic energy is now pouring in and directed by the company of heavens, and the golden rainbow fires are sweeping through our heads, dismantling all which has ever been programmed in there, or put in there, or attached itself there without our permission throughout all lifetimes on Earth. This is happening so that we are now literally being tuned into the higher dimensional frequency bands. Stand fully in truth of who and what we are, as the keys and codes within our higher soul selves are activated. We've spoken of this before, but again we say that the bubble of bias that you come in with shields you from all realities that are not in your bubble. It shields you from the negative, and it shields you from the positive. Instead of coming in with a totally open mind, you carry in with you a preset of the way you think things work. If you're presented, therefore, with something that is not in your bubble of reality, your analysis is not to allow it. You block it from even being discussed. The biggest preset of all, and the one that exists within most humanity, is the perception of what's going to happen next. The future, as we have discussed before, is almost always determined by what humanity has experienced before throughout history. In other words, nothing new or positive is really expected. Instead, the past determines what the future will hold, and that's why it's so startling when humanity sees something really new. It's now all about letting go of all remaining illusions of separation and fear-based limiting thought forms and beliefs that keep us playing small. Now it is all about our soul and higher spiritual identity to fly fully free and rise and soar high, shining like the diamond rainbow sons of God that we are. Merging the dimensions and realms as we merge all of our multi-dimensional selves and identities as one, as well as fully letting go of all sense of separation between us, the divine, and all of creation. This is happening through us fully remembering our true missions and who we truly are, the original tribes. Twin flames, Essene grey lines, guardians and founder rays, the cosmic dragons and kings, and taking this responsibility seriously, serving the divine in true devotion, where there is no doer left. This is us returning our divine blueprints and cosmic history records to humanity and all, through our own embodiment and ascension process, which is what returns our new Eden, fully igniting now the divine blueprints for all of creation, which we hold within our very own multi-dimensional DNA, fully coming online now through the frequency of true divine love. the love bliss wave, the supernova of the one heart-mind event. That's how important and so very worthy we truly are. If a mantra assists with the endless train of thought, then follow this method. If soft music assists with a quiet mind, this is fine. Whatever path works for you, follow this to the inner world of being. The current waking dream is very different from all others. For in this dream, you are bombarded with news, lies, and social media, which is overloading your senses and emotions. Making meditation a priority will soon lead you to desire the change that you will experience in your state of being. There is a place that only you can go. There is a breath that only you can take. Breathe deeply now. You are in control of your destiny. Find the sacred place within, and your soul will allow you to experience this magnificent destiny. You are the light of earth. Your soul is the light of your being. You are infinite awareness in form. It enables us to access our highest soul potential without outside interference from the old systems, etc. No matter how hard some try to keep the status quo. Of course, souls have free will and choice. Some are choosing to remain unconscious. A great transmutation is happening and is unprecedented. Mother Mary is holding the Immaculate Conception of our new light body form in her heart and soul for the whole of humanity. A rebirth in divine love and with divine love. Dear ones, this particular channel is being described as the Great Escape. We start by giving information that was already presented in the seminar today, but the readers here are not aware of it. We speak of a planet that literally has gone through such darkness, such trouble, such horror and disappointment that it's actually biased to expect it to continue. Dear ones, I'll say it again. Humans don't currently live long enough to remember any of the profundity of it. Your lifespans are ridiculously short, and you only live a fraction of what you were designed for. You would have to go to your grandfathers and great-grandfathers and bring them into this discussion to fully understand. If you could bring them back now, as we've said before, they would be so very impressed and happy for you with many of the freedoms that they didn't have. Or for the joy of things that you can do today with each other that was impossible for them. They would marvel at a world at peace without looming wars or major threats on many sides, even though you don't see it this way at all. They would also remember the wars and the dysfunction of what caused them, and how horrific and sorrowful they were. Through their maturity, they would clearly see what doesn't work and what does through history, and would never repeat it ever. But you don't have any of that. So a very young humanity simply tends to repeat the dysfunction and actually expects it to continue. There is no real senior maturity consciousness that can actually remember any of it at the core, wise level. You keep repeating the dysfunction since you don't cognize the past. You are always being led by your own internal navigational guidance system, intuition, and inner knowing. As long as you truly listen and let go of any and all remaining false ego illusions, imagine limitations, and fully surrender all of yourself to Source and the divine mission and plan unfolding through you / us in every now. We have to quantum leap, jump and dream really, really big right now, as we remember it is our consciousness. The one mind, which projects our realities into the hologram, based on our deepest held beliefs and expectations. As we fully leave the false matrix realities, limiting fear-based thought forms and beliefs, and spiritual warfare behind, and all that was. Our whole history is being rewritten from deep inside of us, as the cosmic history records are being fully remembered again. Our new Eden fully ignites any moment now. all through the frequency of pure, true divine love. Many of us have been feeling extremely tired and weakened, as well as plenty of body aches and pains as the final density. Demonic infections and beings are being fully cleared and dissolved from the astral and cosmic playing field. As well as powerful multi-dimensional DNA and crystalline diamond rainbow plasma, aurora lightbody and Merkaba activations and upgrades, continuing to support our ascension and the full ignition of our already ascended diamond avatar self, along with our and Earth's lightship and our new Eden. Meditation throughout your day as you take care of work and family can be done by simply shifting your focus to the awareness that you are doing many things. This is a living and waking meditation. Closing your eyes and becoming very still and quiet will allow levels of consciousness to be accessed in expansion, and many of you will experience total peace. Glimpses of origin or other waking dreams. Some will become so peaceful that they desire to remain in this state for many hours. The attention you give to cultivating your inner world will return to you with a calm demeanor as you face the outer world of your waking dream. To the seekers of truth and light, you need to go no further than your own heart. Realize that you are in the group of souls that chose to arrive in the last waking dream on earth. The inner world of your sacred essence will be lived as your new life in Sheen. For everything that is love will be lifted high in majesty and bliss. Find this place within, and you will understand the beauty that is before you. Let's pretend for a moment that it's true, and that in another dimension very close to yours, the Earth terminates itself gradually with nuclear war and horror and all the things that you expected. Let's say it lies right next to this new layer that you have, this beautiful dimensionality that you have, which has new energy and no future world war. Instead, it's a dimension that is building a future that no one has seen before. It's one where, through unexpected wildcards, you climb out of an old consciousness and start to develop and evolve into something higher, where humans exist together in new cooperative and compassionate ways. So, let's pretend for a moment that the above is the way it works. Then you'd ask, well, can we still feel the other one, the war dimension? The answer is indeed. Most of you do, right now. The escape we talk about is multi-layered. The biggest escape, the greatest escape, is from the old dimension expectation, the one where your Earth would be destroyed by war and go right where it was predicted to go. You escaped the horror of nuclear world war, and instead you've started on a path that the ancients predicted could happen.